box. Hi guys, welcome to another PKTV Productions. We are going to be looking at the new MacBook Pro 13-inch. So this is the one with the new 8-core M1 chip in it. It's got our 8-core GPU. This particular model that I have is actually got 16 gigabytes of RAM as well as 1 terabyte flash storage. So here it is right here, right beside me, fresh from the Apple Store goodness. So this is obviously a customized version. Let me just take it out right here. So this is obviously the customized version here. It has 16 gigabytes of memory and the 1 terabyte SSD. Let's unbox it. So this is the 13-inch. It's going to be replacing my 16-inch 15-inch, I should be saying, 2016 MacBook Pro. So this will definitely be a certain upgrade, and it will support my 5K LG Ultrafine display. So that's great, and all the Thunderbolt storage will hopefully be very good as well. So without further ado, let's open the box for the MacBook Pro. Alright guys, this is the MacBook Pro. So this is the almost top of the range MacBook Pro 13-inch M1 edition with the 8-core processor and 8-core GPU. This also has the 16 gigabytes of RAM and the 1 terabyte hard drive. It's coming in at 2,899 Australian dollars, and that's 1,899 US dollars, as you can see right there. So this is pretty much the almost spec'd out version. And as you can see, we're going to be unboxing it and seeing what's inside. Right, as we open the box here, once we've got the plastic off and we open up the box, we are presented with the space gray version of the MacBook Pro 13-inch M1 edition. As you can see right here, very standard looking space gray. Nothing changed right there. Let's take it out of the box and take a closer look. Right, so we've got a very standard looking MacBook Pro design here. You've got our headphone on one side. We don't have any additional Thunderbolt 3 ports / USB 4, but we have two USB 4 / Thunderbolt ports on one side, and the back is basically a vent. So there's nothing really different about it. It's pretty much the same sort of design that we've been used to. So let's see what else we get into the box. Alright, pretty simple setup here. We have our very long USB-C to USB-C cable. I'm just going to be taking it out of the box and we can just see that for ourselves. Now this looks like it's a fairly long cable, so maybe 2 meters possibly. And we'll see what else we can see in the box here. So we've got, obviously designed by Apple in California, we've got a few pieces of documentation here. So we've got our MacBook Pro guide, we've got space gray stickers apparently, so that's a new touch to that. And yeah, just a whole bunch of warranty stuff, and of course our universal 62 watt power adapter. Nice. Alright, let's power it on and hear that sweet chime. Right, so then we're presented obviously with that beautifully new Magic Keyboard as well as the touchpad and everything else, of course, that you get with the standard MacBook Pro. So I'm going to let this boot up and I'm going to set it up and we'll see what else we can get sorted. Right, so we're in Big Sur, so I'm actually going to set up the migration tool now to migrate all my data from Time Machine, but we'll see how this goes and see how long it takes. So we're just going to set up our Time Machine restore here. I'm just going to pop in my password and select the time capsule, and now we're going to get the backup restore started. Okay, so the Time Machine backup actually took way too long to restore, so I ended up doing a transfer from another Mac, and now the speed is incredibly fast over gigabit Ethernet. As you can see right here, I'm just about to show you exactly how fast that actually is. As you can see, I'm getting about 115 megabytes per second, which is basically gigabit Ethernet speeds. So we're getting really good on the speeds now, so we can get this fully restored. Hooray, it's done! Alright, now that the migration is finally complete, we can actually do other things like set up our Touch ID, and let's get that sorted up now. Alright, once we've got our fingerprint up and running, we can actually set the True Tone display to be on or off, and we'll continue and do that now. And that is it. We've set up our Mac completely. Now we can just see all the things that I've connected to it and how we're looking right now. So this is the LG Ultrafine display that's connected via Thunderbolt 3. We've got our Elgato Thunderbolt 3 dock. That is also connected to the secondary one there, as you can see. I've also got another Thunderbolt device there, which is my Promise Pegasus 2. Now this actually doesn't work with the current M1 chips, but Promise are actually working on a fix for this. So hopefully we get one soon. Okay, it's CPU benchmark time, so I'm firing up Geekbench 5, so this is the latest version that we have currently for the 13-inch MacBook Pro 2020 edition. Let's run benchmarks and see what score we get now. Right, so here are the scores. So basically that was the first run, and then I did another run and we got a much higher score here. As you can see, the single score is 1,744 and we've got a multi-core of 7,619. So just for context, I also did a benchmark of my custom PC, which is also an 8-core with a Ryzen 7 3700X. So that's an 8-core processor at 4.2 GHz, and look at the speeds we have here. We've got our multi-core core at 8892 and 1244. It literally rivals my 8-core Ryzen PC, which is unbelievable that the MacBook Pro is capable of doing that. And just for giggles, I actually did my MacBook Pro 15-inch late 2016 model just to see what the score would be in comparison. So this is my happy medium, and as you can see, the score is incredibly low at 3,362. So we will compare all three of them right now, and you'll see all the difference in scores, but you can probably see that we've got a pretty powerful computer here. Okay, Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the MacBook Pro 13-inch 2020 edition. This is the M1 8-core processor, fully maxed out at 16 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.